All right, let's talk about Filson hats. A lot of different styles of Filson hat. So I'm going to show them to you on the bench, and then I'll flip the camera up and put them on, and you can see how dumb I look in them all. It's going to be pretty dumb. That's just the way it goes. This is a 5-panel wool hat. Okay, it's got kind of a flatter bill. It's a smaller bill. Well, shorter, not smaller necessarily, but shorter. It doesn't curve as much. And you have a panel this way, panel on the side, panel on the side. And a leather adjustment strap in the back. Real popular cap. Picked that one up real cheap at the factory outlet back when we still had one here. Next to it is the wool logger cap, okay? So these are both the same material. It's just one is a regular old 6-panel design with a curved bill. And it's got that crown that puffs up a little bit because that's what the loggers do. And I have another cotton logger I'm going to show you here in a minute. And so, yeah, wool logger cap, 5-panel. All right, this is a wax cotton. It's just a regular old low-profile ball cap. Okay, there's nothing much special about that. It's just like every other ball cap you've ever seen. Same thing, leather and brass. Logger cap here too, leather and brass clasp. Most of the hats that I have are set up that way. And you can see I shriveled the tag up here because I re-waxed it and melted the wax in there and overheated that little tag. So that little tag is obviously some sort of synthetic material. It's not cotton or wool. Yeah, so this thing, these are all dirty because I use them, right? Like, I'm not getting clean stuff brand new to show you guys. I'm showing you the hats that I've sweat in for years. So they're disgusting, and, that's the way it is. This is also a traditional ball cap. This is foreign produced. So far, everything I've shown you is made in America. This one is a lightweight ball cap, and instead of having leather and brass in the back, it's got the brass, and it's got the same thin cotton material that they use for the cap. They make the strap with a little bit of padding or something in the middle. So you can see this green color is really looks nasty because it's full of dirt and sweat and whatnot. And then here's a cotton logger cap. So the cotton logger cap and the wool logger cap, same thing, different materials. This one's Mackinaw wool. This one's probably rugged twill, I guess, or might not actually be rugged twill. It might just be twill, whatever. And yeah, red. And you can see this thing's nasty too. And so the crown puffs up a little bit more than a regular ball cap. These tend to be my favorite style of Filson cap. And the last one I'm going to show you here is the one that's on my head right now, and that is the Filson Forester cap. Now, this is also foreign produced because they offshored pretty much everything now. So this one, leather and brass in the back, just like everything else. This is 100% made of rugged twill, same stuff that's in their luggage. And you can see the crown is a little different. So this one has definitely a more prominent crown than the logger, and the logger has a little bit more prominent of a crown than a regular ball cap. So here's what we're going to do now. I'll tell you what cap I'm wearing. I'll flip the camera up, and you can see how dumb I look with every different cap on my head. And because I have no editing skills, I'm not going to edit it. So it's just going to be one continuous shot like an amateur. Okay. All right, here we are. Okay, so this is the rugged 12 Forester cap. See that crown? It's got the dimples here, pops up quite a bit. There's a side view. Okay, so if it's a Forester cap, it's going to have a crown like this. Well, for sake of comparison, we'll go from the biggest crown to the smallest crown. Here's a logger, okay? Cotton logger, right? It's made out of some kind of twill, whether it's rugged twill or not. This one, in comparison to the Forester, seems to fit a little deeper on my head, pretty close, and the bill seems to come down a little bit further on my forehead, and this crown does not pop out as far. All right. All right, so here is the Mackinaw wool Forester cap. Now it fits basically the same as the red one. It's just got the wool on it. Keeps my head nice and warm, by the way. If you're looking for performance, it's a nice alternative to a beanie if that's not your thing. So this one is a little bit more old school. So now I'm looking like an old-timey time. This Model A I have sitting next to me, if I was going to drive it around, this is the hat I'd wear because it'd fit better. But yeah, you can see the panels are shaped differently. the bill is flatter and the bill does not stick out quite as far. I can definitely tell with my peripheral vision that I don't have as much shielding from sunlight with this particular design, but you know, this might be your style. And then here's the regular old ball caps. So here's the ultra lightweight ball cap. Now this ball cap, I can tell, does not sit down as far on my head as all of the other ones I've worn. So it's a little bit shallower on the head. It has no prominence in the crown, and it just conforms to the shape of your head. The bill is about the same as the logger cap, you know, curved, juts out pretty far, offers decent shielding from sunlight. And then here's the last. These two are the same. They're just regular ball caps. I will say though, this one, it feels like it sits just a little bit deeper on my head. But other than that, same thing, no prominence in the crown, regular curved bill. And there you go. Those are the main styles that I'm aware of Filson's different ball cap designs. So it can get a little confusing, the terminology, what means what, how they look, how they fit. Yeah, I would say my favorite out of all these is probably the logger cap. I got this one from the factory outlet in Egan, and they shipped it out to me, and I got it for, I don't know, like 20 bucks or something. Because I wanted to replace my red one, you know, my red one here. This was my main hat before, but it's just so beat up now, it's been relegated to the shop. So it lives out here, so if I'm coming out to get dirty, I can put that one on. And then this 5-panel Mackinac cap is my winter shop hat. So you can see this is weathered it. The Mackinac wool weathers beatings better than the cotton does. That's just a fact, but you know, that's a different topic. So hopefully this was informative and you enjoyed it.